They can hear me. And now they can hear you.
Bonjour.
Welcome, folks. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Bienvenidos a todos. La HAC JAC Show, episodio 81. Yo soy HAC, el más, not bonita, más rico y más estúpido. Y
Y yo soy Jack, el pateador de ranas. There you go, the frog kicker.
and welcome, folks. Welcome for a special Cinco de Mayo episode of the Hack
Oh
Jack
my
Show.
god, I'm saying I just saw the freaking
Oh, you saw the thumbnail?
thumbnail.
Man, I can't do Photoshop, but hey, I like how it came out.
Oh, it does look super compressed somehow.
For some reason, that's a Streamlabs thing. Like the actual original image is not compressed, but somehow Streamlabs makes the thumbnail compress. But once it's done, I'll re-upload the thumbnail to like very nice and clean.
Rex says, "How dare you appropriate your own culture?"
Oh, that's right. Unfortunately, you couldn't hear it, but I played some Mexican folk music as like the pre-stream, like before stream starts. Luckily, it didn't get we didn't get copyright, or at least YouTube didn't notice. I'll at least send you the links so you can hear the song yourself, so you can hear what the heck our audience was listening to while they were waiting.
Ooh. Oh, also you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to fix this. Yeah, you're gonna have to fix however you're doing your stream.
Well, what's going on?
I'm looking at the video quality and it's stuck at 144.
140. God dang it! That was like the big problem when hold on. Don't tell me Streamlabs didn't save my settings. Hold on a second. This is bull crap.
Rex says it's 720 for him.
Oh.
Let
me just make sure that my. Let's see. Okay, so
Ghetto says he has 1080. I'm using my phone, but even then, I don't know.
Oh, actually, can you change the resolution on your phone manually?
I can if I wanted to.
Yeah, see if you have the option to go higher.
It's already set to the highest.
What? Alright, cause I remember that was actually an issue in our previous episode when I look back, and I.
Ghetto says he's on his phone too. Oh, okay. No, I found out why. I don't know what's happening. It went up to 480.
Huh.
Okay, I think I know why.
¿Por qué?
It's probably because I'm using the Wi-Fi. My brother's also downloading something, and I'm of course talking to you. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, as long as the rest of the audience has can see us in HD, we should all be fine.
Virgo says, just to kind of go through all the chat real quick. Virgo says, "¿Qué pasó, mis reyes?"
We good, King. We good. Rex also comments, ¿Cómo se dice compañeros? Polka español.
Polka español.
Spanish polka. Oh, that's right. Before I forget, let me send you so you can hear for yourself. What song I picked for the opening scene. It should be familiar because it got a little big from a Machinima series, an old Machinima series.
Ooh.
So let me send it to you through the sources.
Also, Rex said whenever you cut off the music. Hey, we was listening to that essay. And ghetto, last but not least, Ole Sanjo.
Ole, Sancho. Ole. Ole.
Ole.
Ole. All right. And then the rest is just about the aspect
Oh
video
my god,
resolution.
that music.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah. For those.
What was his name again?
So, okay, so the way I heard that song that you heard in the beginning, guys, was from Red versus Blue. It was the song that's playing the Warthog when Sanchez rebuilt it.
Sanchez.
Yeah, the AI Sanchez that Sarge made. Unironically, one of the best characters in that little series. Oh, but as for the where actually Kate comes from, the actual song is called Pocas y Olpangos by Los Dos Lereros. So it's actually a real song.
I'm pretty sure they don't have that much talent.
well, it says a lot when they're only claim, at least from my point of view, their claim to fame is they got played on a YouTube video once. So
yep.
Hey, you find ways to to make yourself big. But yeah, so we do have a few Secret the Mile related stuff planned for you guys today, but we'll get to that later, right? For right now, I actually want to share a few non-Mexican things before we get to the main meat of the episode.
Yeah, we need to whitewash this first.
Oh no! Before you go south, you gotta go past north. So this one I'll actually send the. So this one is comic related, but it is something that I think, Jack, I think you will have a maybe. It'll be something that you'll be able to comment on because it's not strictly a comic thing.
All right.
So, so first off, do you know of an artist by the name of J. Scott Campbell?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know like what he's very much known for.
Yeah.
And what would that be?
Let me see. I don't remember much of the movies he was in.
Okay, no, he's not an actor. He's an actual artist.
Oh, I'm probably mistaking him for someone else then.
Okay, I think you're probably thinking of Bruce Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not Bruce Campbell. Well, okay, that's fine. He's well known in the comic world. Outside of that, he has a little fame. He has little fame outside of that. But pretty much he's a famous comic artist. He got really big in the 90s, and he has a very signature look to him, and as well the types of things he draws. That being, he likes to draw the ladies. And you've actually, and more than likely, at least from the internet, you probably have seen a few of his art you just didn't know was his. Let me show you one of his most famous art pieces that people often either imitate, pay homage to, the whole shebang. Let me see, I can find it here it is. And there we go. I'll send you to, let's see there. I'll send it to the sources so you know what art piece it is. And there you go. For you to see.
I kind of figured.
Right, so you see.
I was seeing that through my Twitter wall.
Right. So, reason I'm bringing them up is because aside from being someone who loves to draw the pretty ladies, it's because of that reason why there's a lot of people, especially in the social media sphere, that don't like him because he draws pretty ladies.
Yeah.
And so what ended up happening was that some other artist who goes by the name, and I'll share you the I'll share with you the tweet that I'm looking at, and I'll show it for the audience as well. He goes by the name Non-Binary Finn Mertens.
You gotta tell people how you're special.
Exactly. So there's the tweet that I'm gonna be talking about, and let me go ahead and show the people what I am talking about here.
The fix is in.
Oops. Yeah, put that right there. There we go, so people can see. So so what this non-binary artist tried to do was that he wanted to fix that original cover with Mary Jane sitting on the couch, and as he deemed it to, besides being too perverse, he also thought it was very unnatural and that Mary Jane wouldn't sit like that. Now, the only reason I'm bringing this is because Mr. Campbell here, he decided, oh, okay, if you're gonna openly change my art and give it that type of criticism, then guess what? I am going to criticize your fixing of my art. And so he breaks down every like flaw this person made on his fix of Mr. Campbell's art. From and people could see here, but just to read out, he starts by saying, I feel bad embarrassing non-binary, says most artists I know with class don't typically act that way. But since it was seen MB is open to the concept of openly critiquing artists, I feel compelled to reciprocate and point out that the clavicle bones here are placed entirely too high up, especially given this is a down shot.
Yeah.
Non-binary has decided that the original breast size, shirt cleavage, and late 2000s midriff was incorrect and needed fixing too. As an artist, I'm used to referring to that as a preference rather than correct or incorrect. But let's go with their premise for shits and giggles. Non-binary seems to have created what looks more like a swimsuit effect, lacking in wrinkling, tucking, fabric pulling, etc. The effect is a flat, one-dimensional upper body. This one I like here with a dog. It says, I can't help but notice that rather than looking relaxed and cozy into the couch with her warm coffee as in the original, that MJ instead now has the energy of a perky, obedient puppy. This doesn't even the MJ I know, but who am I to say? And I just like that. He's comparing his art to a dog. And the best part is that after critiquing, he then draws the other artist's fixing of his art and does it much more immaculate and fixes all the areas that he sees, and he uses all the things that the artist wanted to do to show a non-objectified Mary Jane. And by the end, as everyone can plainly see, even when it's non-objectifying, you could still make it look good. And then he ends it off by saying, hey, maybe non-binary Finn is onto something. Maybe unsolicited correcting no one asked for is fun. Oh man, I just wanted to share that just to show people, number one, you know, if you're gonna criticize someone openly, prepare to have yourself criticized, especially if they didn't ask for it, or if it's something you just did because you're petty. So it's one of those things where just like it's a simple. He didn't have to do all of that, but just to prove a point and to show not just how much a better artist he is objectively speaking, but he carried it all with such class where he's not degrading his ideas, but he's showing why it doesn't work. And it's like, here, this is how you can, make this better. And by the end, voila. You can have your non-objectified Mary Jane, and she can still look pretty.
Tumblr user.
Well, with a name like that, I wouldn't expect any less.
I kind of remember, I was looking up to see it looked familiar, the layout of it. At least for the name. Yep, that's a Tumblr user.
Let me read the chat real quick. Kettles, first off, he says, I don't know why non-Mexican things made me laugh when I said that. I don't know either. You have a strange sense of humor, Ghetto, but that's why we like you. He also comments, I have never actually read that specific comic, but I got so sick of seeing that cover all over the internet 10 years ago. Of all things, like it's drawn very nice, but it's literally just MJ sitting in a couch, and somehow this got people ready to the skies. Her sitting in the couch. Ghetto also says this is almost as good as when Frank Cho, another famous comics artist who's known for drawing pretty women,
Mm-hmm.
sent the Spider-Gwen guy a book on how to draw women and Preparation H for his butthurt.
Oof.
And Rex chimes in to people who live too comfortably tend to freak out about the most inconsequential things. Very, very true. Upon learn, or as sometimes noted, they live very uncomfortably, and they need something, and it needs something in the world to show that they didn't make bad decisions all the way. But
Yeah.
I digress. So that was one non-Cinco de Mayo thing I just wanted to share, and I'll do one more, and then we'll get to the main meat. It'll be very short, and that would be actually a more less a more of a it's more of an announcement. I know we can save it for the end, but I want to say it now because I don't want to ruin the flow of the stream. But pretty much the to share a story Jack told me just before we started. Apparently, someone who I'm acquainted with went on Jack's previous stream, which by the way, thank you guys for anyone who shows up for Jack's stream. Thank you. He needs a lot of attention too, and I am glad that Jack is streaming again. Hopefully, he'll get his own audience, and then we can have more people to be confused on who is who. Because we all sound alike. Don't all Mexicans sound alike?
Yeah, I know, Ese.
I know, Ese.
I know, huh?
We should talk like this. I can be George Lopez, and you can be Ernie. No, actually, I don't want to be George Lopez. I don't want to be divorced.
What about this? Mexicans do this. Americans do that.
Nah. That's pretty much. Pretty much. Which is why he's the great successful comedian he is. And that's why his talk show didn't last too long, because not because a bigger star was coming in to take his slot. No, definitely not. It's because we're racist. Any case. So what Jack, do you want to retell the story, or should I tell the tail events?
You go ahead.
All right.
I want to hear from your perspective.
So to retell what Jack told me, as Jack was streaming, not a regular viewer of the channel, but someone who I did invite to one time to talk about a future project that I was interested in. He came on. He came on and commented on Jack's stream, and he was asking Jack, did you get the book? Now, of course, with more recent news, Jack has been you have already gotten volume 1 of Invincible, right? You're waiting for volume 2?
Oh, speaking of that, I guess a little addendum to that. I had to ask for a refund because it's been already a month, and it's actually been past the date, and Amazon still hasn't shipped it to me. I found out that the carrier that's doing that is USPS.
Oh,
yeah, it's still apparently since April 14th, it's been in Georgia, waiting for acceptance, like waiting for the package to be accepted.
Georgia,
like of all things, why Georgia?
On my mind. Yeah,
so
that sucks.
Someone's gonna have fun with that book. Apparently, I'm not until I find it somewhere else.
I'm sure you can find it like you should be able to find a trade on a regular store, but no matter. But that still sucks. I think that happened to me once. As to what book it was, I can't remember. But to continue, so yeah, so this is in relation to that. And so when the person asks Jack if he got the book, of course Jack is thinking he's talking about Invincible, and telling him that, oh yeah, I got it. And the person then proceeds to ask, did you enjoy it? Jack says, yeah. I was like, yes, I very much liked it. Then he proceeds to ask other questions, and then Jack started to get he started like, wait a minute, started getting curious. And so he then just proceeds to ask him, hey, so you know what is the book you're talking about? and he briefly tells his book. He's this person has just released his very first independent comic, and therefore a little awkwardness came out when Jack realized, oh no, this person thinks I'm Hack. And so he had that little awkward exchange with him. He proceeded to tell me this. Now I knew who he's referring to, and always not seeing his name is also saved for tomorrow because I actually do have his book, which I did help in his crowdfunding, and I have the book, and I will be doing a proper review. Of course, because of this, this gets in the way of my actual 100th comic review. So technically, this review of this person's book, which I have to do more immediate, so that he can see my thoughts on the matter. That would technically be the 100th comic review, but it won't be the official one, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna have to it won't take less than a day, but pretty much I have to postpone my actual 100th review and review this book, which technically will be my 100. It messes the whole thing up, but that's life for you. So I just gotta work with what I got. So expect a comic review out of me sometime tomorrow. And I will say this, not to get too much, but this is actually a good one because I have a lot of things to say about this person's book. A lot of good things, a lot of critical things, but I'll try to be mostly positive because you don't want to demotivate people who are stepping out with their first creations. You don't want to be that. You want to be critical, but you don't want to be a jerk. So I'm gonna have to ride that fine line to make sure that I'm coming out as being critical, but yet respectful.
Well, since it's gonna be coming from you, I'm sure it'll be fine. I never really pegged you as a person that's gonna be rude whenever you're critiquing someone.
That is very true, but it's also the internet, and always expect the unexpected.
That is also true.
So, nevertheless, I must be honest. And so with that ends all the non-Mexican things of the stream, and we're gonna go ahead and right deep into the Cinco de Mayo celebration. And before we officially roll that, let me read what you guys are saying in the chat. So first off, let's see, starting with Ghetto. He says, one of you can be George Lopez, the other can be Carlos Mencia, and repeat what the other says. Nah, you know what? Both of us could just be Fluffy. Combined together we make Fluffy, because we probably will. If we fuse together, Jack, with our powers, we will probably make up the total weight of Fluffy.
With our combined weight, we will be Fluffy.
Exactly. But you don't want to go damn or
oh hell no.
Oh hell no. Or the whale.
Or the
oh man, I love it. I love that. I love that. He's a funny comedian who happens to be Latino. Unlike George. Rexon says, the United States package smashers for USPS. Yep, I'll say it again. If the government can't do the mail system right, what makes you think they can do anything else?
Oh, there was a guy that, it was actually the people from Rooster Teeth. They have this animated series that they do sometimes, it's just them talking about any weird stories that come up with them. And this one was from Gus. Gus is at I think he's the voice of Caboose. Yeah. I know. Let's see. Well, either way, he's one of the people from Red vs. Blue. He was saying how he was having a story about how he kept having troubles with USPS because they keep losing his packages. And he lives in an apartment complex, and it's or he lived near one. So he asked them, okay, where's my package? He's like, well, it's been delivered. Like, where exactly? And then they look at the GPS. It's apparently they delivered it to an apartment complex. I think it was a block away from him. And he lives in the house, so that's automatically that's already wrong.
Nope. Yep.
So he gets a PO box instead. And then whenever he wanted his package, he went to look. It's not there. He goes up to the guy, he's like, "Hey, where's my package?" Like, what? Oh, it should be in the PO box. Like, yeah, I checked. It's not there. Like, well, then it's not here. Like, well, it's supposed to be here. He's like, so where's my package? And they pretty much were going in circles, and the guy doesn't say anything. He's like, I don't know, maybe you lost it. It's like, how did I lose it? Like, it's the PO box. It's here. How can I lose it? It was your fault. And apparently, he said that a few days later, the package showed up in his PO box, opened.
Ah.
And he looked up online. So let me look up right now. How much money did the USPS lost? So let me see here. Ooh. Let's see. Lost money in the 6 of the 10 years from 2001 through 2010. According to its financial reports, by the end of the decade, the semi-independent government agency had reached a record of $8.5 billion. Forcing the Postal Service to consider seeking an increase in its $15 billion debt ceiling. How do you lose that much in money? Like, are you just sending your employees' paychecks in there and then just giving it to everyone?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, USPS. This is why I hate them. I'd rather have someone from Amazon, FedEx, or
Canada Mail.
Help, Canada Mail. Let's bring them here.
Let's bring them north enough. I'll get whatever is the Mexican mail service, maybe they might do it well. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, you know what? I won't go that far. I'm sure Mexican mailmen are fine. Still, though, that is just sucks. Very sucks. But you continue reading the chat. Rex says, my experience in Georgia is stopping at a Kitco gas station where the proprietor had an obvious Coke nail and was selling long-inspired drinks and snacks, also sun bleach VHS movies.
Gotta love the sun bleach VHS. Those are the good ones.
or you know, actually reminds me a little just anecdote. So I also told people that my first experience with Superman was watching the old 1930s cartoons. The thing is, though, I never asked how I came about watching it, because this is before this is before I had any access to the internet. And how I got to that was that I was with my grandparents, and we were at some electronics store. I think my grandpa was getting speakers for his truck, or at least we were at a place that sold stereos. So, and for some reason, they just had like I'm pretty sure a legal copy of a whole bunch of old cartoons, just in old Superman cartoons in a VHS in a VHS cassette. And all it has was just like a poorly drawn Superman on the cover. But of course, I didn't care. I was like, oh, that was like Superman. I had just recognized who he was. I bet my grandparents to get it. That's how I got it. And from there, I rewatched that tape like so many times, watching the Superman shorts. And it's just a weird thing. I got it at some, of all places, it's not even like a proper electronics store. It's just a place that sold stereos, and they just happen to have a bunch of a cassette of cartoons. I don't know why. It wasn't a Mexican neighborhood, so that should already tell you something.
You know, I'm assuming you did have one, but like you had a VHS tape rewinder, right?
Uh, as in like as in like it rewinded, or referring to something
Yeah.
else?
No. It literally, as it says, rewinds the whole tape.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. As far as I knew at the time, I was like, I'll be like, if you told me that, I would go, what was like, what VHS machine doesn't have one?
Now, with the rewinder, well, like, was it built into the VHS thing or no?
Yeah, it was usually built in.
Oh, because we had one that was separate, and
Ah.
it was in the shape of a Corvette. Just the shape of a vehicle. Hell yeah, it was awesome. I loved it.
I remember I don't know who like told I remember when I got a VHS tape and that was actually forcibly like on the back forcibly rewinding it, which I still today not sure is are you not or are you not or are you or is that okay to do to forcibly rewind it like those little circles in the back?
You can if you want, but it's counterproductive when you can easily just get
Okay,
a
okay. I figured for some reason when I did that, I don't know what adult told me this, but they told me to stop because I'm gonna ruin the cassette in the long run. I was like, and then so I was
I
like,
don't know.
like,
Some of those rewinders, like some of the rewinders, they are pretty violent when it comes to rewinding. Especially the little rewinding Corvette we had. Like you can hear it rewinding very quick, and like as soon as it hits the end, you could hear like a small thunk, like a tuck, tunk, and just like that, it's stuck like that.
okay.
So I don't know.
I never had one that went that fast, but it was actually kind of a cool anticipation that if I had a movie and it needs to be rewinded, I would rewind it, and then I would just hear the buzz it will make, and it will get louder and louder and louder and louder, and I was like, oh, it's almost done, it's almost done, and then click, it's finished, like yay! I watched the movie. It was like a big anticipation. I don't know why I got it, and it's just one of those things. If I hear it as a kid, I was like, ooh, it's like, oh, I can't wait, can't wait. Gotta get my popcorn, get my PJs. You
It
know,
has like the one that we had with the Corvette. It like the way it sounded, like it sounded almost like a train was chicka 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 chicka. Like the kind of like a chugging sound to it.
I see.
But it was, I loved it. I mean, I always like, and the cool thing is you could see through it, so you could see it kind of like spinning out the tape itself.
I would love to see that. I knew as a kid I probably would be very fascinated just to see how that worked. But we continue on the comments here. The hold on, excuse me, sorry about that.
Excused.
Uh, Ghetto says, mine was for a class trip. Well, I think he's referring to going to Georgia. He got Jamaican food and partied up in the club. 7 out of 10 would do again.
Wait, Georgia?
I,
Not
I,
Jamaica.
I believe, unless he's somewhere else for a class trip. I'm assuming he's talking about Georgia. He finally got that. He ate that jerk food, and you know what? I bet you that I bet you Ghetto got some good dank. I bet you, or if not, some crazy party drugs like table salt
Or Advil.
or a leaf, or especially a leaf for the next morning. Ghetto in reaction to my to my next review, he says, "Oh God, he's reviewing the comic adaptation of Juliet Takes a Breath." I don't even know what you're referring to, so fortunately that joke is lost on me. Rex, in reference to the Great Mail System, says FedEx and UPS have issues with thieving employees, specific large distribution centers. They're even so brazen as to steal firearms. Oh, lovely. Rex also says the Fleischer Brothers Superman cartoons are about the best possible intro to Superman that one could have. I agree, very very much so. He also says I got a rewinder, but I've yet to use it. And yes, all VCRs have rewind capabilities. Okay. And he also says my rewinder is either black or silver. I forget. Got it a good one. Just put it in the box of tech I have yet to do anything with. And then Gel just says, nah, he just did XTC. I see what you did there. Wink. Unless that's what's actually spelled. Either.
No, I like that race car.
Uh, I wish I had Hot Wheels as a kid. You know what's ironic part? I have a whole bunch of little Hot Wheel cars, but I never had a track. Never.
Same. I mean, I had half of a track sometimes if I was lucky.
I had no track.
Like,
The closest thing I have were like tracks for like toy trains.
I mean, I had this one track that when my parents bought it, that I think they bought it from like a thrift store, and it was incomplete. So I tried putting things up together and nothing connected. So all it did was just kind of like, I don't know. I was just like happy to have a track, but at the same time sad that I couldn't even complete a loop.
Oh man, yeah. I had no experience of getting any Hot Wheels tracks. So I had the cool cars. They weren't all Hot Wheels, but like they were that size with varying qualities. And I remember, I don't know if you had, I don't know if you guys had this, but did you have like a special case for it? Like for me, I don't know how I acquired this, but I literally had like this clear plastic case where there's like little boxes that you can put your cars on. And not only did you have a safe way to store all your cars, but it was also portable, so you could take it with anywhere and be like, "Yo, look at my collection of Hot Wheels." Jealous?
No, but I did had a case for the case was oh, it was for my Game Boy Advance game. No, for all my Game Boy Advance games.
Oh man.
It was a big case that had like so many games.
Original Advance or SP?
SP.
Okay.
And a bunch of like Game Boy Color and Advance and regular Game Boy games.
Oh man. I'll tell it briefly because I want to want to head on, but let's just say I have a complicated relationship when it comes to Game Boy Advances, and I'll leave it at that.
Use it on them with the Sega, the Sega. What was it? No,
Game Gear.
Yeah, the Game Gear.
I wish it was that type of complicated, but no. No. It's more of a tragedy than a comedy. Get also says, "Yo, me too." He also had a bunch of Hot Wheels, but no tracks. Rex chimes in. Hot Wheel tracks is for disciplining unruly children or children that talk to you when you have a hangover. Well, I never had any of those, so I guess that's why I never got it. Virgo chimes in and says, "I wish Bruce Wayne were my dad."
You want those Hot Wheels, son? Well, go beat Joker for me.
In the name of justice and Hot Wheels.
In the name
Hot Wheels. For my parents, I didn't get Hot Wheels.
You know, when I was your age, my parents died.
Or here Bruce might say, "What do you want, Hot Wheels? We got the Batmobile, right?" Galvin says, "Hey ladies, want to see my Hot Wheels?" Rex also, "Hey ladies, want to go for a ride in my Hot Wheels? We can go to Car City." Oh, why do you want to go to Detroit? It's stupid. Don't go to Detroit. It's a bad idea to go to Detroit.
You can't have nothing in Detroit.
Nothing. Except maybe what I think is like the way I say it, the outer rim of the city. I think it's like the most okayest place to live. Like if you have to live there, live like in the outskirts of the city, but don't live in the city.
I don't know because like
I think that's from what I last heard.
I saw this one I think it was like a Twitter post or something. It was a meme of some sorts. Pretty much someone said that they were walking out to get the newspaper and then they just fell. And they realized that someone took their stairs.
Why would just I guess they needed the wood, but
it was like brick stairs.
Is there like a contra? Is there like a the black market on bricks?
We need these red bricks, but the black ones they cost more.
Suspiciously, these bricks have been stolen by the Three Little Pig movie company. Oh, all right. So I want to move on. First off, I wanted to actually wanted to read this because since it's Cinco de Mayo, I actually wanted to actually share and inform people, what the heck Cinco de Mayo actually means. I don't know how many people, and I'm sure there's a whole people celebrate. To me, Cinco de Mayo is like to me, I view it the same as St. Patrick's Day, in which if you look into it, there is important history behind the celebration, but nowadays most people use it as an excuse to get high, get drunk, and party. So, but I'm going to share with y'all if you don't know what Cinco de Mayo actually is. So first off, yes, it translates to the 5th of May, and I was under the impression prior to today. I was under the impression that I knew that Cinco de Mayo was about some sort of historic battle that Mexico was having, but I never knew what was the context around it. So here is what Cinco de Mayo is really all about, and I'm reading this from history.com. He has the same history channel, which they gave you the info that's important without going into extraneous details. So pretty much, Cinco de Mayo, which celebrates the date of the Mexican Army's victory over France at the Battle of Puebla during the Franco-Mexican War. So yes, at one point, Mexico was at war against France, and they still kicked their butts. So not only did the French lose to, at one point, the British, they also lost to the Germans. Now they lost to the Mexicans.
They have a great losing streak.
Oh yeah, they can't even beat a bunch of mestizos and farmers.
Didn't they try to fight emus too?
That's Australia. You're thinking of the Great Emu War in Australia.
I thought, even though I thought like they weren't technically Australians yet.
No, I think it was after the country was formed. Either case, even if there wasn't British people. Let's put it that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ghetto says, my parents took the stairs because I'm grounded. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good pun.
Wait, I know something. Let me see. Oh, well, what happened? There was something embarrassing that happened to Napoleon Bonaparte.
What was that?
There was something embarrassing that happened to Napoleon. He lost to something embarrassing. I think it was like kiwis.
Why look that up? Oh, continue reading along. So yeah, so Cinco de Mayo is which the battle took place in May 5th of 1862, and now of course. Oh, Ghetto says that was an Ed and Eddie reference. Dude, it's been a long since it's an Ed and Eddie. Don't bruh me.
Bruh.
I don't have a vast knowledge and memories of cartoons as you have. All right, don't do that. Don't be that guy. So, okay. So yeah, so this was going on how this came to be. So during that time, the country of Mexico was in financial ruins, and Mexico elected a new president by the name of Benito Juarez, who became the elected president. So he had to deal with a lot of the I guess what would be the political and economical strife that was going on, because Mexico had a lot of debt payments to European governments. Which European governments? So Mexico had debts to France, Britain, and Spain, and those three countries wanted their money to the point that each of those three nations actually sent like a part of their navy to Veracruz, Mexico, to get that money. They're gonna have it regardless. Luckily, Mexico was able to negotiate with Britain and Spain, and they both withdrew. France, however, who was at the time was ruled by Napoleon III, which is actually Napoleon Bonaparte's nephew, his actual nephew, who was ruling France at the time. He actually wanted to take a part of Mexican territory, and make it France. So there was a possibility that Mexico could have been taken over by the French. And so a French fleet stormed Veracruz, and thus beginning the Franco-Mexican War, or French-Mexican War. As for the Battle of Puebla itself, what you can imagine here is that you have 6,000 French soldiers going in to attack a city called Puebla de los Angeles, which was a small town in east central Mexico, and the Mexican army, which is led by General Ignacio Zaragoza, he only had 2,000 men. So you got 6,000 French troopers coming in with only 2,000 Mexican soldiers to prepare to fight. And the battle it's now, luckily, on the Mexican side, they made up their small numbers by actually having heavy artillery. So that was the one advantage they had over the French army, that they had better weapons to be equipped with. The battle itself lasted from daybreak to the early evening, so almost the entire day. And the French retreated with losing 500 soldiers, the Mexican army losing 100. So a lot of people did die, but a lot more live. And with that, of course, it was a victory against the French. Now it wasn't a decisive victory over the war, because it was still going on, but it was one of those things where it's kind of like the Alamo, in that it was more important of what the battle represented rather than the strategic importance of the battle. Mm-hmm. And so with Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo is more a symbolic victory of Mexico fighting against people who want to take over, who wanted to take over them, that being the French. And also helped that basically it was actually that thanks to the United States for actually supplying Mexico with weapons, that they were finally able to defeat France. And the United States actually did this, I believe, 2 years after the Civil War ended. So thanks to the aid of the United States, Mexico was able to defeat the French. And as well, in 1867, the French imposed leader of Mexico, who was an Austrian named Ferdinand Maximilian. He was captured, and he was captured and executed by President Juarez's forces. So the Emperor of Mexico, that France wanted to put in as the leader, he got the French treatment, right? He got the French treatment, killed by the people, so to speak. Then and now we come to modern day, where Cinco de Mayo is actually, as a few people might have noticed, the reason why it's not many celebrated is because it really is a celebration of a very specific battle in a very specific city. So there are a few cities, which will be a few cities that were either important part of the French-Mexican War, that actually do celebrate it with the military parades, festivals, and so far. But for other cities and territories that don't celebrate it, Cinco de Mayo is just any other day. So Cinco de Mayo really is a regional thing when it comes to within the nation of Mexico. Mm-hmm. Now, as for the United States, it actually got popular as some sort of holiday, thanks to a lot of the civil rights movement of the 1960s. Many people tend to forget that it wasn't just El Negritos, to say, who were demanding who were demanding the U.S. government change within the U.S. government. Other minorities as well, such as Chicanos and Latinos. They also have their uh, uh, big moments, big civil rights moments as well. And it was through that, and as well with a lot of the immigration of Mexicans into the United States, Cinco de Mayo then was used as a day to essentially celebrate just Mexican culture in general here in the U.S. So what started off as essentially as memorial for a battle that was important for a Mexican war is now, when it crosses the country, is now used as a celebration of culture to celebrate everything there is about Mexican and being proud to either be from Mexico or to embrace your Mexican roots like we are. And actually as well, the largest festivals, at least according to what I'm reading here, the largest Cinco de Mayo festivals that are in the U.S. happen in Los Angeles, Chicago, and Houston. So
this is the first time I've ever heard of this.
I need a citation on that one, but
it'll be like one little. It's gonna be like this. There's gonna have a taquero, elotero, and el paletero. Just those three people in the same street. That counts as our biggest celebration.
Pretty much, but yeah, that is a condensed and bare bones telling of Cinco de Mayo. I hope you'll enjoy this history lesson. I expect full reports next Wednesday.
Yeah, let's talk about Cinco de Drinko that everyone likes to butcher. I'm glad that I bet you those civil rights activists are happy now. But every white person just going, yeah, Cinco de Drinko.
Or come on, burro, come on. Hey, or favorite, guacamole.
Guacamole. I'll ban anyone that uses the L word.
Land X the extreme. I'm still waiting for Kevin to make that comic. I want that parody comic so bad. Land X the extreme.
Keeping up with the history stuff, I found out what it was.
What? Oh, for Napoleon?
Yeah, Napoleon.
All right.
So let me paint you the picture here by reading it from here. It says here, most people agree it happened in July 1807 after Napoleon signed the Treaty of Tilsit. I think I said that right. Looking to celebrate, the emperor proposed a rabbit hunt, asking Chief of Staff Alexander Berthier to make it happen. Arranged an outdoor luncheon, invited some of the military biggest brass, and collected a colony of rabbits. Some say they took in hundreds, while others claim it was in the thousands. Regardless, there was a lot of rabbits. The Berthier's men caged them all and allowed the fringes of grassy fields. When Napoleon started to prowl, accompanied by beaters and gun bearers, the rabbits were released from their cages. The hunt went on, but something strange happened. The rabbits didn't scurry in fright. Instead, they bounded towards Napoleon and his men. Hundreds of fuzzy bunnies gunned it for the world's most powerful man. And they pretty much ran him over.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, just so you know, I mean, he represents France, so France lost to rabbits too.
Oh well. Yeah, I think that's all that you could say. Oh well. And the French wonder why no one respects them. Lost to the Germans, lost to the Mexicans, lost to bunnies. The rabbit. He's like, the rabbit? Is it behind the rabbit? No, it is the rabbit. I still need to watch that movie, but I know a few references. Oh, so So history lesson then. Hopefully now all of you guys are now aware of what Cinco de Mayo really is and how it kind of isn't really that important, to be honest. Well, unless you're like I guess like a actual Mexican citizen and actually have a great not just knowledge of your history but appreciation as well. So in that case, we are important to you. But for everyone else in the world, it's a day you eat Mexican food and then you wake up the next morning hungover and throwing up.
Oh, I just realized something. You misspelled episode on the stream.
Oh no! How can I ever fix this? I can't do this. Oh dear Lord, the humanity. There you go.
Thank you. Someone's been looking at it for probably someone in the future's been looking at it for, let's see, how long have we been going?
For like an hour now.
For an hour, and we're like pretty much like halfway done with this, and they're like, "Thank God they finally fixed it."
Finally fixed those bastards. All right, so now at this point, though, I actually wanted to chat about, and everyone in the chat, also, you can chime in as well, and actually it's for us. This is for us to share, because this is something we do talk about, but I think it's important to talk about as the main topic, but not just in talking about, I guess, characters, shows, movies, or games that feature Mexicans. I actually want to talk about like some of the ones that we all personally enjoy. And admittedly, it's not a robust list, but if you think real hard enough, you can find some examples. And I know for me, Jack, what is about to keep myself not have to limit myself, because if I think one of my favorite Mexican characters, you know like how many of them are just fighting game characters.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot.
Oh man, so I'm gonna limit myself that for just fighting characters. I think the one person who represents, I guess, who I want to say stands above all else would have to be King from Tekken. You remember? You remember King? Do you?
Yeah, but I like El Fuerte better.
You gotta. I mean, it's King though. Yeah. Come on.
The tostada bomb.
Like he's a good comedic character, but he's a good comedic character. Tortilla Buster.
The flying Gigabuster.
Quesadilla bomb. I love it. Funny, when I actually did get Street Fighter 4 on the 3DS, he was like one of the early characters that I tried to learn in that game.
I learned them pretty well.
Oh yeah, once you figure out what he does, it's pretty easy to use. But I do like it for it. I wish they kind of bring him back, but I don't know how well people nowadays will take to him, considering how much of a stereotype he is. But that's what makes it so lovable, at least in my eyes.
Exactly, and especially his goal for this whole tournament is to find the best food he can and make it. He just wants to make some super spicy food. That's all he does. That's all he ever did.
Pretty much, and that's all too. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? You want some big character growth? Nah, f that food. It's pretty much. It's you know what it is. If El Fuerte was a real person, he would like have his own TV show where he fights people and then treats them to like a local delicacy. He goes, "These has the best fajitas you could ever taste, man. I know I kind of broke your jaw and everything, but if you ate this, man, we'll heal you right up." That's it.
No, if it's like a broken jaw, he's gonna try to give them like sopa.
Oh, that's true. And he'll tell the kid, "But you guys will try this amazing soup. It's sopa. It has lamb." Yeah. Cabbage.
Yeah, the caldo has the power to heal. It has It has chicken broth, chicken feet. Yeah, they do put chicken feet.
It could heal a gripa, the flu. It could even heal cancer. Someone told me.
Like, you have a broken arm, put some Vicks in
it. Mira. Yeah, I heard when someone ate that, they lost their chlamydia. It was wild, man. but yeah, I do like El Fuerte, but I also like King more, mostly because if you actually go into his story, it's like a typical like mass wrestler story. He comes from an orphanage, and so his life was a struggle, but now he's in the ring, and he works very hard to become the best wrestler. The best wrestler ever. That he goes through a whole bunch of drama where his mentor comes back, but then he turns out he's evil. But then someone else takes his mentor's role, and it's just a whole bunch of like lucha libre drama.
It was getting very close to Nacho Libre right there. Very close to Nacho Libre.
Actually, yeah, it pretty much is, because also King fights for the children.
There we go. King is actually Jack Black in disguise.
Although King came first. He came first before Nacho Libre.
Nope. Jack Black has the power to overcome anything, so he's Jack Black.
Fine, whatever. Well, also, I gotta say, in hindsight, looking back, you have to give props to Jack Black, that he was able to, at the very least, play the role of the masked hero, real well, of course, with his own comedic flair to it. You got to give him that credit.
And those tight glutes too. Whenever he flexed his butt during that one scene.
Because he got stretchy pants. I love that. He gets money. The first thing he does was buy stretchy pants and shows it off to the nun. Ghetto asks, wait, was it not based on a real dude though? If I remember, kind of. I think it's kind of based on a real mass wrestler. Let me just double check real quick. I remember at least during that time, aside from like seeing a whole bunch of seeing the commercials, Nickelodeon used to like always play that movie like almost every other week or something. Or at least it seems like it.
I just noticed, it dawned on me, a lot of like famous luchadors, they're always, at least for the most part, they would have something with the word mystery in it, or unknown.
Wait, repeat that again. I'm sorry.
Like they would have like the word, or at least something along the lines of like the theme of, ooh, mysterious. Who am I?
Oh, like for luchadors.
Yeah.
Well, that's the appeal, and you can thank El Santo for that, since El Santo, he popularized the masked wrestler, and he literally, no matter what, never take off the mask. And actually learned this fact. El Santo, I kid you, he kept his identity so secret it'll put like Superman and Batman to shame. And that the day when he finally revealed his face to the world, albeit briefly in an interview, 10 days later he died.
It's a curse.
Once you put on the mask, you can never, ever take it out. No sorry. And as for your question, Ghetto,
dang it, you got me with that.
Ate some bugs, ate some grass. I used my hands to wipe my tears. As for your question, Ghetto, it seems that is loosely based. Although in this case, in the movie, I believe Jack Black was a friar, or at least he was just a member of the Catholic Church. And the person it's based on, the person was actually a priest, Reverend Sergio Gutierrez Benitez. God, it's like...
I thought, at least the character that Jack was playing, I thought he was a person that never got adopted.
He is, but he never got adopted, but since he's yeah, I guess because the church is all he knows, he just then gonna become part of it as a friar. He would dress as a friar.
Okay. Yeah, I think I forgot about that part. No, the whole movie's been it was a fever dream for me.
It's been a long time. It's still fun. It's still fun. Fun to rewatch, and just that mustache. Though. Looking at him again, gosh, that mustache.
Gotta love the mustache.
Oh man, I just and also I love the fact that you kind of loosely translate Nacho Libre, just calls themselves free nachos.
Yeah.
But also like how Nachos was like somewhat of a plot point in the movie, so there is a reason why he's called that in the first place. Oh man. But okay, now let me ask you this. Going a little bit cartoons. I'm not talking about this, but you ever watch any amount of Mucha Lucha?
Yeah.
I certainly certainly have. I remember watching it when it used to be on the Kids WB, and then when it moved to Cartoon Network, and also I want to state this that if anything for to remember that show needs to be remembered for how like for my opinion, one of the best cartoon openings ever. Maybe not in terms of like visuals, but music wise, god dang.
Lucha, lucha,
Lucha, lucha. The way of life. Oh man, I love the way they put in the Spanish guitar and the horns, and it's done. If I remember, it's kind of like it's not cumbia, right? I'm trying to remember what's the style.
Merengue.
Yeah, it has a slight merengue style to it, and actually the cool part is that you can actually hear like a full version of it from the original group that made the song, Chicos de Barrio, and you hear the full version. There's differences, but obviously one of the big differences is that they actually add in verses, and I think each verse it's actually the original song is actually all in Spanish with a few English here and there, which actually was quite a surprise. At least for that full version, it's all in Spanish, and I believe, and if I remember correctly, each verse talks about the three main characters: Ricochet, the Flea. Who was the girl again? I always forget her.
Don't remember. I don't remember.
I think it's something to do with like something girl. Hold on, I can find this. Don't Ghetto. Whatever. Stop it! Don't do it, Ghetto. Don't do it. I'll find it. I'm saying that.
Buena girl.
Buena girl.
Buena girl.
Ah, that's gonna lay. I'm not gonna lie. I knew it. Ghetto did it. I told him don't do it. I could find his info, but no, he still goes and do it.
Oh, my favorite one though. Like, what was his name? Frijol.
Which one?
Frijolito.
Frijolito. I probably will recognize if I see it. Frijolito.
All he ever says is just frijolito.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. Oh, this guy is a little cute guy. Oh man, yeah, you're right. He just said, I forgot he just had one thing, Frijolito. Ghetto asks, is Mucha Lucha the Black Panther of Latinos? No, we actually respect it. And when you look deeper into it, there's not like a hidden context that makes the premise look worse than it is. It's just it's a show about children learn how to be luchadors in a world in which luchadors is like the big thing to be.
I think, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. They in English they call him Snopey.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, they do call him Snopey.
And he still says Snopey.
Snopey.
But I think you, Ghetto, I think you were referring to El Tigre. the El Tigre, the Adventures of Manny.
I remember El Tigre, the many adventures of Manny of. Hold on, I'm trying to remember. The many adventures. No, Manny Rivera, also known as El Tigre. That show should have been a bigger hit. You know, you could tell that the show didn't do so well. Freaking less than a year, it got moved to the Nicktoons network.
Yeah.
I was like, oh come on! You literally have a premise where you have a character whose father is a superhero, and his grandfather is a supervillain. And you have these like fun ways where you have a switch sides. Oh, he's gonna always do the right thing in the end. But man, it was for me. It was just creative, and I do love the look of the show. I do love the fact that I love that when the mom appears, she. Do you remember the mom in the show?
Yeah.
There was a lot of episodes when she did come, like she passed out every time Manny did something even remotely super heroic or super villainy, and she tried so hard to like push that out of him. Like, no, you can't do this, not me, oh no. Now I'm thinking to myself, wait, why'd you marry a superhero if you're gonna have this much of anxiety about all this stuff? I forget the reason why. It was just one of those things I just found so funny.
Oh, here's his full name: Manuel Pablo Gutierrez O'Brien Equihua Rivera.
I heard. Did I hear O'Keefe?
Equihua.
Okay. Of course, you gotta have those long names. But again, of course, it's been a long time since I even seen El Tigre. I think one of the episodes I remember the most will have to be the one where he had like that where like this female villain came in, and she was always supposed to be like a analog for a Catwoman. You know, she's the one that seduces the hero to doing the bad thing, and I always remember that episode, mostly for the ending, because I love how that by the end they were like hinting on like, oh, you know, maybe the person Manny truly loves is his best friend. It was a girl, and by the end both of them go, huh? They're like, went nah, and they just go back to being friends. They're like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that mushy crap. Oh.
And then they proceeded to kiss off screen. The end.
The end. So I do like the fact that they, or at least to me, they realize that, hey, this is supposed to be a fun kid show. You know, if there's any romance, it's gonna be either with different characters or something that's gonna be like a joke later on. So I do appreciate that. Maybe the chat real quick. Skeleton. So Mucha Lucha is better than Black Panther. Yes. You were watching it last week. Oh, you were watching a thing last week. God dang. Go says, man, I wanted the S's. Oh, maybe. Chris says, move to the same place as Kappa Mikey. Oh, don't tell me about Kappa Mikey.
Hey, look out in the street.
An actually good parody of anime, and they just and that potential was wasted.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. The two leads got a cameo in the Book of Life. Dang it, now I have to watch that movie. But I don't like the music. Like, I like its visual style, but I don't like the music they have for that movie. Like, I honestly prefer Coco more than the Book of Life.
Yo soy un poco loco, un poquitito loco.
Chris says, do you know what really doing those numbers? Yep, Kappa Mikey. With Gal saying, rip Beat Crusaders, yep. The Japanese band that sang primarily in English for some reason. I mean, that's good for them, but I just find it kind of weird. Like, I listen to a majority of their music, it's all in English. So I'm like, is there a market for this in Japan where they're trying to enter the US, the Western scene? I never understood.
Hey. Well, the thing is, Japan likes their English words too. It's kind of like how basic white people, they kind of tattoo Chinese characters on their bodies and say, hey, this one says peace and love, and then the Chinese person reads it, it's like, no, that says chopped liver.
I would get that, but the thing is, it's not that they insert English. They're like, no, they fully sing in English with full English lyrics.
Maybe they were trying to be like getting here in the Western area.
Let's see. Ghetto also says, oh yeah, and I think the artist insert Street Fighter characters as background. Okay, now I gotta rewatch it. Think of it. I definitely would have noticed that when I was watching it at the time, because I wasn't into Street Fighter. But now I gotta rewatch it just to see if I could find them. Chris says Coco is better than Book of Life. What? What? It's not a controversial opinion. Sincerely, I like, to me, Coco has like Book of Life as much. It's a very stylistic movie, and that does have it going for it, but by very much prefer Coco's story and its soundtrack over Book of Life. And also, I'm not bothered by the fact that when I see Book of Life, I think one of the characters is voiced by Channing Tatum. So I was like, I hear his voice, and it kind of like just clashes with the scenery and the characters presented on screen. What's actually, remember Channing Tatum? What's he been doing lately?
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up.
I haven't seen him in anything unless he's retired already. Rex says Tatsuro Yoshida had recorded several songs completely in English. Now, why does that name sound familiar to me? Let's see. Tatsuro Yamashita.
Let's see. It says here.
Okay, I see why you know him, Rex. I see. Go ahead, Jack.
Let me see. So, let's go at least to like, let's say 2018. So in 2018, he was the voice of Migo in Smallfoot. He did the other Lego movie too. The Lego movie 2, the second part. He was Superman's voice. And then for releasing in 2022, it's just simply named Dog. He's gonna be Briggs. I don't know who that is. And then to 2021, there's gonna be a movie called America, the Motion Picture. He's gonna be the voice of George Washington,
and that's in post-production.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he just took a few-year break, or of course 2020 happened, but it looks like he's just doing a lot of voice work. But okay, so it was gonna be unfortunate where he was gonna be like, oh man, he has like his few years and then he's out, because it was a shame, because he really did star a lot of trash in the beginning of his career, like She's the Man and Step Up and Step Up 2 and G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. So it's nice to see him be in actual successful movies, and it would be a shame if like all of a sudden, he's no longer getting callbacks. But still, that's good. Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to the Single Battle celebration. Ghetto says there was a Lego movie too. Yes, and it came and went. Like the only thing I could tell you about that movie was that it had the most. I'll give it credit in that it had a unique marketing. You know what they did to market the Lego Movie 2?
What?
So, so what they did to advertise the movie was that for certain advertisements of Lego Movie 2 on YouTube, as an ad, they let you watch the first movie completely free.
What?
I am not kidding you. They, as part of the marketing campaign, at least, and I only see it on YouTube, they as an ad, they will say, check out Lego Movie 2, and you haven't seen the first one, you can watch it right now. And literally they will play the whole entire movie.
I remember that. One time I was just watching some videos, and then all of a sudden, it was on my phone. All of a sudden, I see an ad going. This time, I felt like not like clicking out of it because I was doing something else, and I noticed that it kept going, and I tap on the screen. It was like ad, an hour and 30 something minutes. I'm like, what? Yeah, that was an interesting time.
So that was create. I didn't watch the whole thing because I already seen the Lego movie, but I was like, you know what? That's a pretty ballsy move there. Kudos. It didn't work. I think the movie didn't do so hot. But what do you expect when you release two other Lego movies before the second one with Lego Batman and Lego Ninjago? Remember the Lego Ninjago movie?
No,
Exactly.
I remember the show.
Exactly. But to go back, if there's to go back on the realm of Mexico Mexican characters. If there's another one that comes to mind, this one's a bit of a stretch, but I believe he would count, and maybe you might disagree too. But would you consider Jack Zorro a Mexican hero?
I've never heard anyone say, "Oh, remember Zorro?" in terms of Mexicans.
Is there much?
No, I am more sad that you didn't say this one. Speedy Gonzalez.
You know, that's true. And you know what? I'll take back the Zorro marks because I'm thinking about it. It's a complicated history because it's technically he's a Californian hero, and California used to be its own nation. So I'm not gonna get into that history. But yeah, but actually, you know what? Yeah, Speedy Gonzalez. How do people still find problems with him? I don't never understand.
Well, they try to fight it, but the Mexican people fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
And
Speedy Gonzalez is actually a true Mexican hero for them.
Yes, he is.
And he was always one of my favorite Looney Tunes.
Yes, and I also love it when his cousin Slowpoke Rodriguez is in the cartoon as well. My favorite joke to Slowpoke Rodriguez was there was these two like cats. They were like, I think they're trying to steal some food. No, they were trying to eat Speedy and Slowpoke, and
yeah,
and I think one of them wanted to try to get the Slowpoke, and the other cat goes, "No, no, don't go to him." But his warning was too late. The guy goes to get Slowpoke, and then right then and there, Slowpoke shoots the cat right in the face.
Like, he has a gun.
He's like, he has a gun. I'm like, ah. Go Slowpoke, baby, slow, but he's loaded. He's
packing heat.
Packing the heat, and he's quick on the trigger. It's got an itchy trigger finger. I love that. Oh, hey, it's a careful Slowpoke. Like, there's a careful Slowpoke. The city is dangerous for a country mouse like you. If I recall, in the Looney Tunes show, did he for some reason own a pizzeria?
Oh yeah, no, it was a no, it was a. I could have sworn it was a. Maybe he did.
I remember being like a Mexican themed pizzeria.
Yeah.
Which I think's interesting choice. But
my favorite
one. With it.
My favorite thing, even though like it was when Speedy was talking to Lola and she was trying to learn Spanish words, but did it completely wrong because she's like, okay, so how do you say taco in Spanish? Taco, taco. Okay. And what about burrito? Burrito. Oh, that's funny.
Oh my gosh.
And you could tell he was just like, I'm so done with this.
I'm so done with this white rabbit. So done with this bunny.
The chat, let me see in the chat. Um, right here, Ghetto says he was Channing. Speaking about Channing Tatum, he was almost Gambit a few times.
That is true. There were like reports that it was going to happen. It wasn't. It's old news at this point. It's never going to happen.
And then Christopher says, "Oh, sorry, I've moved my." It says, "I swear, Channing Tatum better be playing Washington for Clone College."
No, apparently that what I saw there, it's for something called America the Motion Picture, and it looks to be some sort of animated movie that's not for kids. Although it looks kind of Venture Brothers in terms of art style. That just to give you an indication, but I know nothing on what this is. So, your guess is as good as mine. I don't even know who's making this. Oh, never mind. It's a Netflix movie. Never mind. That's.
Then let's see.
Chris fucking who cares? Not Clone College.
Then let's see here. It says Ghetto. Saw that in theaters. I think talking about the Lego movie or something like that. I saw that in theaters the same day I saw the MLP movie.
My Little Pony.
Yeah.
Forgot they also had a movie. And like that, all bronies ceased to exist.
It was popular with the bronies. No, not really. All the good bronies left.
They wised up. They got jobs.
I don't think that's the case. It's more about from what I've saw, because being part of that group, it was mostly because a lot of the artists, musicians, people like pretty much that made the whole fandom. These people, they got popular with their music and their art, but they kind of got tired of doing a lot of brony stuff. So they wanted to spread their wings and do something not pony related with their music, not pony related with drawing.
I see. They diversify their portfolio.
Yeah. And since most of those people were leaving, I saw nothing good from like anything that was My Little Pony related, so I just left too. I'm like,
what a shame. But yeah, I'm sure there's tons of Mexican characters are overlooked, but yes, thanks for reminding me of Speedy Gonzalez. It's like
they're angry at us, but I had it in my head the whole time. I just didn't. I just was hoping you would say it at least once, but they're probably angry at us, saying, "How dare they forget about Speedy Gonzalez?"
I'm trying to remember. All I remember. No, not Mighty Mouse. No, not Mighty Mouse. I do remember seeing a Spanish dub of Mighty Mouse. I think it was in that same VHS tape that I mentioned earlier with the Superman cartoons. I think it had a Spanish dub of Mighty Mouse and Lucy Lemon. No, wait. Lala Lucy? Lucy?
Oh, that opened up a weird set of memories. Lala Lucy.
Was that what it's called? Lala Lucy?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Let's see. I know her name's Lucy. It's like this girl in a red dress. No, nope. Doesn't seem to be it. Lucy. Cartoon called Lucy.
Oh, Rex says, people who live in comfort take offense at everything. Hey, I'm comfortable and I'm taking offense at what you just said.
There you go, proving his point. Or how come I'm looking? What's she even called, Lucy? I know it was just this cartoon girl who wore a red dress, had brown black hair.
Lucy?
Gail says Little Lucy. Let me try that.
Gemini, that's just going through catching up with the chat. Gemini says cats hungry. Oh, that was about the Mexican joke. Mm-hmm. The Speedy Gonzalez joke that we did.
No, Ghetto is not little Lucy. I try to I think she's based on an old comic strip, like super popular comic strip, especially in Europe. And I can't remember, but I know I watched it. I think she had a pet dog. I think she was kind of abusive to the dog, if my memory serves correct. But oh well, I guess the world will never know.
Little Lulu.
Look, that's it. That's it. That's the one. Hold on. I'm 99% sure. Come
Giving
on.
credit
Come
to
on. Yes.
Ghetto for that.
It is Little Lulu. I remember
Oh
it
my god,
is
yes,
Little
I remember
Lulu.
this one.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so in that VHS cassette tape, I saw like Spanish dubs of Little Lulu, Mighty Mouse, I think the some Three Little Pig short, and Casper. God dang, Casper's depressing to watch for a cartoon. I don't know about you, Casper's depressing.
It's a dead child.
Well, I was obviously that, but the fact that every ghost seems to be like seems to be such a jerk to Casper. It's like, what did he do?
He killed.
He died young, and I remember this is one scene I always I'm just starting to remember. There's this one scene in this cartoon in which they're in a class of ghosts, and I don't know I don't know why everyone's always outing Casper, but the teacher literally put him in the corner and made him wear a dunce hat in the ghost school.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think it was because he was too friendly.
That's right. I think I remember now because he wasn't like ooh scary. He wanted to be friends and all that. I think there was even. Oh, I remember. I think there was. If either it's in the same cartoon or a different one, where it's where Casper befriends like an actual living dog, and by the end, I forget the chain of events that led to it, but by the end the dog dies, and so Casper legitimately is crying because this friend he made, the one person he has someone connect with, dies right in front of him. But then it's all fine in the end because he gets to be friends with the ghost of the dog. Wait, was it a fox? I remember it being a dog, but if it was a fox, then I guess so.
I just remember another character. I forgot about this one. I've only seen a few things for this one, but it's Panchito Pistolas.
Panchito Pistolas?
Mm-hmm. Walt Disney character, apparently.
Is he part of the Tres Caballeros? Oh, yeah, he's part of the Tres Caballeros.
Yeah.
I should actually watch that movie at one point. Looks fun. Wait. I can't do Daffy on Donald Duck. I'm not even gonna try.
Fun fact. This is off topic with the characters, but here's my train of thought. I went to in my head. I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny for me to say Beverly Hills Chihuahua? And then from there, I was thinking to myself, oh, I forgot. There's an actual fun fact about Chihuahuas I found out.
What's so fun about Chihuahuas?
All right. So, with Chihuahuas, first of all, there's two fun facts. So, the first one, let's go with the dark and gruesome. Chihuahuas were actually used as sacrifices for the Mayan gods and some other. I forgot what was the other native branch. It was like the Tehual. I don't know. But now here's the funnier one. Here's the funny kicker one. Chihuahuas are herd dogs.
Herd dogs?
Yeah, they're herd dogs. They herd animals, just like the shepherds. So, Chihuahuas, their jobs were to herd sheeps and goats.
But they're small size?
Yes.
I guess the goats and the sheep are just that cowardly.
Like, no joke, they're herd dogs.
Well, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
And with that, I think, Jack, you think it's time to show the final part of our Cinco de Mayo celebration?
Sure.
All right, then. All right, cuz everyone, we have a special feature presentation that I am 95% sure YouTube will let me show. 95%. But I'll keep watch just in case. It shouldn't be, because this movie's it doesn't even exist in American copyright. So we should be okay. Keyword should. It's not like a King Kong versus Godzilla. It's not like that where the movie technically exists in American copyright. So it's not an issue like that. And I wanted to show, I think would be a good way to end this, is something that we can all laugh and enjoy. And it's relatively short. And I present you guys a movie that came out, I believe, in 1970, although it could have been a different year, but 1970. And I'll say it in Spanish first, English second. The movie is called El Santo y Blue Demon contra los monstruos, or in English, Santo and the Saint and Blue Demon versus the monsters. And by El Santo and Blue Demon, I mean, yes, the El Santo. That's kind of redundant. And the Blue Demon. One of Mexico's world famous wrestlers coming together to fight monsters. But what kind of monsters, you may ask? Well, Jack, how would you like to see them wrestle the Mummy, a Cyclops, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and god dang Dracula?
Hell yeah!
Exactly. And so we will show right here on stream. I'll go ahead and give you the link, Jack, so you can watch it on your own, and I'll be showing it in the stream itself. So let me do. So here,
two wrestlers make the Belmonts jealous.
Exactly. So let me go ahead and let me go ahead and turn off the Discord screen and turn on the other screen. Now there will be of course the movie is in Spanish, but there is English subtitles. Unfortunately, there is not like subtitles embedded in the video. There are ones using the YouTube feature, and it's one of those ones where they don't appear long enough for you to read the whole thing. But the movie is crazy enough that you can follow along even if you don't know the language. And well, don't you want to see wrestlers fight monsters? That's the important part here. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me fill the screen, and you can watch it along, and you'll be able to. We'll go ahead and just do it normal. We'll show it you on the screen. You won't do like a crazy setup like we did with King Kong, and I'll just show it to you via the stream. And so the movie is ready to be shown. I'll keep an eye out early just in case we get any copyright notice. We shouldn't, but you never know. And Jack, let me know for sure when you are ready.
Ready.
Alrighty then. Starting the movie, and we'll press play on go. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Cinematográfica Sotomayor S.E. presenta
The Floating Cape.
Yes, look at that majestic man. Now that is peak performance. Look at that. Santo.
El enmascarado de plata.
Another peak performance. Blue Demon. Los monstruos. La momia.
Momia. Momia.
El Ciclope. Frankenstein.
For a second, I thought it was Michael Myers. Like, what?
El Hombre Lobo. El vampiro.
Vampiro, I can't see his face at all.
Uh-oh, who's this?
La vampira?
Le mejor, yep, you're right. La mejor vampiro. Con Jorge Renato. I wonder if he's the villain.
Niño,
No.
Raúl Martínez Perez Jr.
Now that's an outfit. Haiti Blue.
Eddie!
Oh, man. Sino drama, Rafael Garcia Travesi. Supervisor.
The supervisor, not supervisor.
No, supervisor. Director musical, Gustavo Zicaron. Eres en Cronquillo. Una película de Jesús Sotomayor Martínez. There you go. This is the Jesus Sotomayor Martínez production. Oh, here we go.
Muy buenas noches,
That's
señoras y
lovely.
señores. Una vez
Yeah.
más estamos presenciando el espectáculo de las multitudes, la lucha libre. Y hoy tenemos la agradable sorpresa de emocionarnos
Many
con
women.
una contienda de hermosas mujeres. Ya están las contendientes ante
But
el
beautiful
público.
women.
La fuerza
Using the
física
term
como
beautiful
un algo
loosely here.
privativo del hombre, esa plasticidad de movimientos y agilidad de pantera en estas bellezas. Vean ustedes, la rudeza y el golpe
That was very
la
awkward.
mirada
A little
atenta
bit.
y el cuerpo en
Oh,
tensión.
there he is.
Difícilmente nadie aceptaría enfrentarse a
Checking
estas
out the
peligrosas
competition.
representantes del sexo débil.
Representatives of the weaker sex.
Estas luchadoras son realmente muy hábiles,
But really
llenas
checking
de
them out.
recursos,
That's the
profesionales de
twist.
agilidad y nervios de acero. Observen la violencia con que se atacan, la precisión de sus golpes. Y aquí viene el
Here goes the whip.
chicotazo. Es la perfección de las llaves.
These
Ahí
women
las
fight
tienen.
better than the
Están contendiendo
women's
en
section
busca
in
del triunfo,
WWE and
buscando
Raw.
la ocasión y el momento preciso para hacer daño a su enemiga y buscar la victoria. El público las aplaude.
Look, an actual audience, unlike a normal WWE fight.
El
Tag!
público
God
está
dang it,
feliz,
tag!
gozando desde sus lugares apoyando a sus favoritas. Ha entrado ya el relevo, la belleza entra al
Wait,
terreno,
was that like
el
just
deporte
like
de
oh
los
there it is.
músculos, de los golpes y las patadas.
You gotta show that he's still there.
La acción sucia.
Look at that dirty action.
Golpes directos a la cara. Y una llave perfecta.
Woo! Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Los 3 golpes del
Oh.
referee.
Winner! She counted
La
3, let
destreza
her
y la
go.
belleza en un alarde de emoción y de arrojo.
That's just more
Well,
skill
no.
than beauty.
Y está tratando de sacarla. La ha sacado a patadas del ring.
Jeez. Oh, that's she looks start hitting the ref now.
Y aquí la
I'm not done
triunfadora.
fighting.
She called me a bitch in the locker room.
El público está realmente emocionado. Un momento, atención. A 2 de 3 caídas sin límite de tiempo. En esta esquina.
Chris says,
Blue
"Cuando
Demon
mata?"
y
When's
Juan
Marvel?
Garza. En esta otra, el gigante de
El
ébano,
bono de Giant,
el árabe.
Arabe. What does that translate to, Jack?
Esta es la lucha
el
estrella
árabe.
de relevos.
The Arab?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought that was an animal. Well, let's see. I wonder how they will show off the Arab. No. Chris,
Ya ha
no,
empezado,
Chris
señoras y
Benoit,
señores.
God dang
El
it.
árabe ha metido una llave de inmediato
Get up.
a Garza. Y está Garza, por su parte, ha metido otra llave. Y aquí tenemos una de las
Uh-oh,
llaves
Cobra Clutch.
más fuertes y
Put him
más
in the Cobra
difíciles de
Clutch.
aplicar. Pero Ébano viene en defensa de su compañero y le ha dado una patada tremenda a Garza. El público está lleno de emoción. Se ha dividido. Aquí está pidiendo clemencia el árabe. Pero señoras y señores, esta es una lucha realmente emocionante. Aquí está Ébano, que viene realmente enojado y recibe con un golpe directo en la cara a Garza. Y aquí está la quebradora.
The backbreaker.
Ha metido la quebradora a Garza. Ébano le da un golpe en la cabeza, un golpe sucio. Lo agarra, como ustedes han visto, de los cabellos. El público se está metiendo con él. Pero aquí está el famoso Blue Demon, que ha entrado a defender a su compañero. Pero se acerca a Ébano, le mete los dedos en los ojos, empiezan a recibir a golpes a Blue Demon. Blue Demon, por su parte, se ha defendido, como ustedes saben que siempre se defiende, a cabezazos. Está recibiendo a los dos contendientes él solo, pero de repente Ébano lo ha tomado, pero se ha defendido perfectamente bien. Blue Demon, aquí está un chicotazo para Ébano.
Very
y vean ustedes la forma tan fácil con que Blue Demon se salva de ese golpe que le quería dar el Ébano. Una lucha realmente como ustedes la querían, señoras y señores. Y aquí está ya groggy completamente Ébano. Se ha dejado caer completamente. Pero entra el relevo y como caballito lo brinca Blue Demon.
The referee's just there for show. Not even
kidding. Y ahí están los tres golpes del
It was all, and also I love the fact that his partner barely did anything. The match is over. Look what he's doing.
Juan Garza. Para ayudarle a Blue Demon. Y aquí está la tapatía. Le ha puesto la tapatía. Por otro lado, el público también está coreando los golpes que ha dado en este lugar preciso el referee. Y aquí está nada menos que metiéndose el público con los luchadores que han sido tan sucios. Vean ustedes los golpes que mete Ébano sin conmiseración al adversario. Aquí está diciendo que él es el campeón, que él es el bueno, hasta con el referee, le quiere pegar al referee.
Chris says, mira de todo, mira de todo.
Le mete un golpe por atrás, lo ha tirado completamente, está groggy, ahí está pidiendo clemencia, que no le pegue más.
Leave him alone.
De la cabeza,
Hasn't he suffered enough?
Seco en la espalda y va groggy completamente otra vez. Ahí está Garza dándole un golpe directo a la quijada.
That was just a straight up
parecía
punch.
ser que le quería dar un chicotazo, pero se ha quedado en las cuerdas Garza. Y ahí está pidiendo clemencia Ébano. Está diciendo que ya no. Ahí está pidiendo también el aplauso del público por su parte Garza. Metido con el árabe. Y aquí está llegando el referee en el centro del ring y declaran vencedor, como siempre, a Blue Demon y a Juan Garza.
Well, that was exciting. Watch had nothing to do with the rest of the movie. Santa Maria. Uh-oh. What the heck?
Oh no, el enano.
Oh! Oh boy. I wonder what type of people.
The other guy looked constipated right there.
A little bit. That's probably the makeup. Probably hates it. I wonder what kind of things are those. Oh man, I can't sell this. Famous scientist dead. Oh no.
El recién fallecido Dr. Hadler, que hiciera misteriosos y audaces experimentos, sorprendió a los científicos al revivir a un muerto al hacer un trasplante de cerebro. Nos preguntamos si su hermano, el profesor Otto Hadler, podría resucitarlo aplicando los experimentos de este.
Recuerdo
I like
que
how
mi tío
it's
habló
spelled
de un
Halder,
castillo
but they pronounce it
abandonado
Hadler.
en el que hacía sus experimentos. ¿A qué castillo
It's
se
hard to speak
refería?
English words sometimes.
Nunca me lo dijo.
Papá, ¿A qué clase de experimentos se dedicaba mi tío? ¿Por qué llegó a odiarte?
Tell us.
Quizá debiste incinerar su cadáver.
Oh, burn
La
the
última
body.
voluntad de mi hermano fue la de no mutilar su cadáver.
Instead, his last wish was to be carried off by a midget.
El enano.
Yeah, I'm serious, el nano.
Be right back.
Alright.
¿Sucede algo? Sí,
Wait, what?
lo del profesor Bruno Adler. Ese es un caso cerrado. El profesor está muerto y sepultado.
Sí, Demon, pero ese hombre hizo un juramento antes de morir. Tengo el presentimiento de que algo malo puede ocurrirle a Gloria y a su padre.
Ustedes los enamorados son iguales. No hagas conjeturas. Tu novia y tu suegro están seguros.
Ah, okay, I see now.
Desearía tener tu misma confianza.
Olvida ese asunto. Ve con Gloria y disfruta con ella de tus vacaciones como yo haré con las mías.
Buena suerte.
Well, thank you for clarifying how you relate to the plot of Blue Demon. Uh-oh. A carriage. In this day and age? What does a nano gotta be part of the carriage? They're really going ham on those drums, though. I'll give them that. Jeez. Oh, there you go. I calmed down. Nothing much to comment on, just, you know, you gotta get the exposition stuff out. Oh, so not only is he a midget, he's also a hunchback. That's feel kind of bad for the guy now. Uh-oh. Man, the Batcave has looked a little different nowadays.
Ooh, nice ride.
It's time for Blue Demon to investigate the castle.
So how come I saw both Blue Demon and Santo just kind of chilling in the house? New.
Yeah, it was just to exposit that El Santo's girlfriend is that blonde lady that we saw earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this looks like a They Might Be Giants music video. In certain ways. I think now they're trying to revive the professor with his famous brain transplant.
I like how he didn't care about someone breaking in until the door is already open.
He probably didn't hear it until the door is open.
You're not helping his case.
Hey, look, he's a weird green man. Are you gonna discriminate? Also,
Yeah.
I like how Blue Demon has to wear a blue shirt and blue pants.
Hey, it's a stick.
Please, oh, he's not wearing. Oh, so be wearing blue shoes. He's wearing regular old black dress shoes, which was the style at the time.
He lives.
He's alive! He's alive! Remember, folks, if you want to bring someone back from the dead, just switch their brains. At least according to this movie.
Yeah, because that'll work.
Exactly. That's all it takes. Enano with a hunchback. Oh, what the heck? That thing's actually moving?
What thing?
Oh, you'll see if you look at when you go back to that scene. There's some otherworldly thing moving. Oh, you can't see it right now. Hold on. To the left. Look at the left.
Oh.
What the heck is that?
Big brain.
I thought that was a statue.
If he turned a little bit the other way, he would look like a big penis.
Oh, Waldo.
Gracias, maestro.
Waldo, el nano.
Vean al maestro.
El
Y
maestro.
recuerden que ustedes fueron criminales a los que él rescató de sus tumbas para resucitarlos. Seguirán obedeciendo sus órdenes ciegamente.
Sí,
Yes,
maestro.
Yes, sir. ¿Por qué están hablando inglés?
Maestro,
I don't
No,
know.
me prometió que me dejaría experimentar con
No los
seres
cambié
vivos.
los sistemas.
Y cumpliré mi promesa.
Más instalé los lenguajes de inglés.
Ooh, sneak attack.
There you go.
Hey, that's not allowed in the ring. No weapons in the ring. Oof.
Everyone, just watch these two fight. Don't gang up.
Haymakers everywhere. Woo!
It's up quick.
God dang, it's like shoving and pushing all over the place. Rectus, he's got an international object, by God!
Blue Demon.
Blue
Otra
Demon.
vez este maldito enmascarado.
Volvemos a encontrarnos, Demon. El Santo y tú acabaron con mi vida. Pero en el momento que moría, juré vengarme de ustedes.
Maestro, cumpla su promesa. Déjeme experimentar con Blue Demon antes de matarlo.
Oh.
Llévenlo.
Take him away.
Yo lo camino en esta calle.
You have been a thorn on my side for too long, Blue Demon. What is that thing?
Reza, Blue Demon, que tu hora ha llegado.
What is it? The chupacabra over
Imagine
there.
being the person that auditioned for this roles, and he's like, "Okay, put on this big brain costume thing." So what lines do I have? Just sit there. Oh.
Gato says, "Don't unmask him. He has to end his life. He had to end his life.
Así sería demasiado pronto.
So he can't die too quickly."
Usted me ofreció.
Cállate.
Cállate.
Maestro, ¿qué va a hacer?
Destruiré al enmascarado de plata.
Ooh, he has bigger
Nadie
plans.
mejor para este trabajo
Uh-oh.
que su mejor amigo, Blue Demon.
Of course.
Fallarás, Adler. Las fuerzas del bien siempre derrotarán al mal.
You tell him.
No esta vez. Tú matarás a Santo. Tú, Demon. Y luego te aniquilaré. Llévenlo a la cámara duplicadora.
They tied him up just to untie him. It's kind of a waste
Take
there.
it to the duplicator bed. That's what they call it, the duplicator bed.
El cama del duplicador.
Oh my God!
There's two of them now. But which one's the real Blue Demon?
Acércate, Waldo.
Where's Waldo? Oh, there he is.
Oh, is that the big demon brain guy in the background?
No, I think that's just the duplicator bed machine.
Yo te lo mando.
So the scientist is a genius. He can literally create perfect clones and be resurrected from the dead. She's as it is. This guy he doesn't mess with.
Nadie jamás ha podido imaginar. Y mi hermano y su hija que me tildaron de loco.
Called you really? What? Call you crazy?
One blue demon. Why not just like make a whole army of them?
An army of blue demons.
Take over the cities of Mexico
and destroy El Santo. Viva Dr. Sadler! Oh, Ghetto says, I need a Kamen Rider Cross Blue Demon movie stat. Oh, that'll be awesome. Too awesome, in fact. I don't think the world's ready for that. What you're asking for is impossible.
How with that attitude?
Look at Santo having a wholesome date with his girlfriend. Wouldn't you agree?
They're in the middle of nowhere. They're gonna fuck.
No, it's wholesome. See? They just kiss and shake and hold hands. That's all you need.
I don't know. Her hands are traveling down somewhere.
For a second, I thought he just stopped so they could make out for a little bit.
But he did.
Yeah, but he was gonna make a turn anyway. So he was like, well, I might as well take the advantage now.
Might as well take a quick make-out session.
Yeah.
Que Dios me perdone, pero no siento que mi tío se haya muerto. Siempre me inspiró horror. Así acabó para nosotros, una pesadilla de meses.
Oh, it's just begun.
Sin embargo, ahora que todo ha pasado, siento una gran intranquilidad. No sé por qué.
Disfrutemos del paseo. Tranquilízate.
Well, it's gonna fake it in there.
Very messy kiss, though.
Well, with that mask, yeah. Ghetto says the mask compels me to wait for marriage. Blue Demon, ¿qué pasa con tú? Ooh, there we go.
Shut up, woman. I'm too busy beating up my best friend.
And his fine suit, too. God dang it. How much you paid for that suit? Woo!
She sounds like she's more enjoying the attack than anything.
Well, I guess she has a hard time showing pain.
Close your eyes and just hear her voice.
Oh, no! Oh, another interference. And a foreign object has entered the ring. No, it's Santo. But what about the car? Look at that car. They'll leave it there? That sucks. Oof.
Ooh.
They just knocked her out. It's like, now, shut up.
K.O.
Blue Demon wins. Oh, for a second I thought that was another person.
The best.
Oh, I thought he was gonna throw it.
It would have been the best body slam.
You did? Oh.
I'm gonna throw him down this slope. This not so steep slope.
Just in time for the car goes. Still though, just so overconfident, thinks he beat him and throws him off the hill. Ooh! Just in the nick of time. Man, that suit's ruined. Rex says more like player 2, Damon. Roll slowly to your doom. Kind of.
Ooh, the bad blue thing. I don't know, it has a nice ring to it. Tell me where they're going.
I like how they didn't try to ruin the car. Well, I guess they thought he was gonna die. They figured, why the heck not?
Man threw him off a not so steep ledge.
Why didn't he die? Oh, I'm running a car chase. Let's see how they do this. Still though, I'll give them credit. They actually had the camera inside the car. Even for a low-budget movie like this, that was not common. So I'll give them that credit.
Nos viene siguiendo, acelera.
He can speak. Oh, I'll shake him off of me.
Serpentine! Serpentine!
I'm losing him! I'm losing him!
A little to the left, a little to the right.
Which lane is he going? I can't tell.
No, yeah. Uh-oh, full speed ahead. Ooh! Neck and neck.
Blue shell. Just change the music.
El Plantana! Oh, wow. That's a good initiative, actually. Whoa, what happened to the day?
Whoa, it came back.
Oh,
now it's gone.
oh. Well, there goes the end of the clone of Blue Demon.
It's gonna be like...
yes! It exploded. Oh, damn, he survived. He survived. Oh, wow, he was actually on fire. Kudos to him. It's gone.
Lo temía. Pero es increíble. Nadie puede resucitar. Quizá robaron su cadáver.
Debemos admitir la realidad. Mi hermano, si aún vive, es capaz de haber hecho esas criaturas horripilantes que trataron de secuestrar a Gloria.
¿Quién es Gloria?
Presiento que mi hermano trama algo siniestro para destruirnos. ¿Qué haremos?
¿Por qué ocultaste a mi padre que Blue Demon está de parte de ellos?
No es posible.
Desgraciadamente así es.
Nos atacó con gran saña, ayudado por los monstruos.
Demon había sido hasta ayer mi mejor amigo.
Tal vez la tradicional rivalidad entre ustedes lo provocó.
No somos rivales más que dentro del ring. No encuentro ninguna explicación lógica.
¿Y si él abrigara un resentimiento del cual tú nunca te enteraste?
But he's my best friend. Best friends can't be jealous of each other.
Adler son invulnerables.
Ew, rats.
El enano.
I wonder if those are real rats. There have to be.
Yeah.
Yep. Uh-oh.
That's definitely a real bat.
And those are real spider webs. I wonder who's in this casket.
Another bat.
Uh-oh. Whoa. Attack from above.
Oh no, he's giving him a hickey. He'll give you a hickey too.
What the heck? Through my magic ring.
In the form of a shark.
A
Estos son todos los
triceratops.
papeles que he podido encontrar sobre los experimentos de mi hermano.
Tal vez si me hablara de los antecedentes familiares de ustedes, podríamos investigar algo.
Yes, El Santo, investigator and
Bien.
wrestler.
Usted ha de saber por qué me lo pregunta, Santo.
Private dick.
Exactly. Wrestler in the ring, private dick in the rest of the
Nuestros
world.
antepasados fueron originarios de la antigua Transilvania.
Oh.
En esa región de Europa, las leyendas sobre vampiros humanos y otros monstruos eran creídas hasta por hombres de relativa cultura. Bruno, pese a su extraordinaria inteligencia, se interesó por investigar tales supersticiones.
I see.
Más tarde, entregado por completo a la ciencia, se adelantó a nuestros tiempos logrando revivir a quienes habían muerto de lesiones cerebrales. Envanecido, traspuso los umbrales de la vida y de la muerte, resucitando muertos que habían sido mutilados en accidentes.
Su hermano ha resucitado y está formando un ejército de muertos vivientes.
Army of the
para
living
destruirnos.
dead.
Que el cielo nos proteja, Santo,
Diabolical.
si sus palabras son ciertas.
Again, why not an army of blue demons?
It's not in the budget. So the
We're underground. Do you think we have the electricity for it? Oh no. They're gonna find La Moma. What was it? Momia.
La momia. So first, El Vampiro. See, this is pretty much the villains game. They're assembling their team. God dang, just open the door.
No, you gotta be flashy.
Just push. These doors were in the way. So does this mean that they're in Transylvania or are they in Egypt? Or they're still in Mexico?
All
All of the above.
Jackie Chan, Frankenstein. Why did there are a lot of Frankensteins? Why again?
Oh, those aren't Frankensteins. At least not like, you know, what we think. I think those just supposed to be like his zombie minions. Oh, there he is.
La Momia.
He's seen better days.
He looks like he smelled something very awful.
Yeah, his own body.
Ooh.
Yes, we can use his smell for battle.
Perfectly fit through that door.
Exactly.
Nice.
Imagine there's a scene where they're like, they can't fit through, so they have to like move the coffin at weird angles. The body almost drops at one point.
What is she blowtorching? Oh,
The
sorry.
future. Whoa, what the heck? Is that supposed to be ice? Oh, it is. Whoa, okay, that's pretty cool. That's
I like how
actually
they just find these everywhere.
pretty much.
Oh, yeah, the Wolfman, yeah, we had him for a long time. Oh, there's
Oh.
Frankenstein.
With a mustache. I like how they just found the Wolfman Frankenstein. You don't even see them get him.
Yeah, we had him.
There's our army of the dead. We will be unstoppable.
Viven.
They're alive. Viven.
Conecta el transmisor de ondas mentales. ¡Quietos! Vean a esos hombres. Jamás les harán daño. Yo soy su amo. Les he dado la vida. Obedecerán
I
mis
like how,
órdenes
I know
mentales o
it's
de lo
supposed to say
contrario
I'm your owner,
los destruiré.
but
Vayan.
I don't know why. Every time I hear Amo, I just think he's saying, I am your lover.
Yeah. I guess that's the way he pronounces it. There's Cyclops.
I wanted to shoot lasers out of his eyes.
The Wolf Man.
Or I.
Gale says, there's Frankenstein, Chuckenstein, Tedenstein, and Berenstein. They're not all Frankenstein. Oh, shit. There he is.
He needs a haircut.
And a shave, too.
Hey, wait a minute. It's daytime.
Actually, that's actually more accurate, since Dracula can be in the day. It's just in the daytime, he's just weaker. That's it. So it's not breaking any rules.
And that's why they lost. They should have just gone at nighttime.
They can't afford it. Please tell me he's gonna eat the horse. Oh, never mind. I thought like he'd be hungry, and he's like, "Man, I'm hungry, I can eat a horse." Oh, never mind. No. Uh-oh. Salud, salud! No, the poor farmer. He's innocent.
Not a loving embrace. It was just barely a nibble on the neck.
Yeah, he's a wolf man, not a vampire. No, el madre, no!
A loving hickey on the neck too for you.
Go, child. Oof. Got it!
Oh man, he's fast.
I'm the fastest kid in Mexico, or wherever we are. That's one mighty leap. Going fishing. Uh-oh.
The laser beams.
Oh, dang, that was fast.
Las huellas son de un enorme animal plantígrado que sale de la laguna y vuelve a ella.
¿Y qué piensas hacer?
Dar con el animal.
All right, Commissioner Gordon.
You know, to complete the team, they should have added in Bigfoot.
Or better, they should have they should have added in. Actually, we're still missing. We need the Mujer Vampira.
I think that's her.
Uh-oh. No, not this innocent young couple.
Man, Frankenstein's a simp. Going after the girl already.
Ooh, dang. She will be his bride. Oh no! This is for ignoring all his presents he sent to her. Go! Oh!
Ooh.
Okay, wow, that's actually gruesome.
Yeah.
Ghetto says the Cyclops watches you pee. Oh, look at this hippie
that
girl.
That could be the... Yeah. That's the lady vampire now.
Them boots.
With the jeans, with the fur. Oh, no.
I like how he just hanging there. Oh, okay, she probably transforms into one.
Ew. That's a little sensual.
Oh, it's vampires, man. What'd you expect?
Me too. Hashtag me too.
Hashtag cancel Dracula.
I am part of the 97%.
El Santo goes for a swim.
Alright, fishes. Where is he?
Justice. Oh, there it is. There's a Cyclops.
It seems like the monsters are just kind of doing their own thing.
Pretty much. I guess it's just like wreak havoc upon the world, and by that, it just like kill the nearest person you find.
I believe in
Yes! Gotta wrestle.
Yeah, punch him. No, not him.
Just one punch, man. Dang it. His skin's too tough. But what? Again, another foreign weapon into the battle. Everyone's got these big sticks.
Such action.
I can't tell if it's actually doing damage or it's like nothing happening. Oof, never mind. They've answered the question. It's a tough fight.
Such action. I don't even know who's winning.
Oh, there you go. The decisive victory. Ah.
Scalpel. Scalpel.
Singe. Singe. Rubber. Rubber.
I need 10 liters of morphine. But sir, he doesn't need it. I know, it's for me.
Oh wow. Drove the stake into the Cyclops. Shouldn't they say that for the vampire?
Yeah, I heard he likes a medium rare.
Ah. In the decompressor? He's done for. Cyclops, we hardly knew ye.
Put him in the decompressor.
Ese maldito enmascarado de plata casi destruyó a uno de mis más fieles aliados.
You just barely knew him. You call him faithful ally.
He's my faithful ally and my lover.
Something about his unblinking eye.
His unblinking, shining, shimmering eye.
Oh. Uh-oh. Also, are you loving like the background music here?
Yeah. Love that guitar.
Just going from one fret to the other.
One string to the other. One day I'll play that for you, and then you'll automatically forget because this ain't memorable at all.
Oh, come on.
The music? This song?
Oh, I'm talking about the movie. No, you're right. The song ain't memorable.
I'll be like, remember this?
If you can call it a song. Oh no, Gloria! Of course. If you want to defeat Santo. Whoa, whoa there. Bit too much skin showing there.
He's getting excited over it.
Good thing that Santo's back home. Apparently he lives with his girlfriend and his father. And her father. Uh-oh. That's one sturdy desk. Oof. I like that the mummy's just watching.
Remember, it's made out of mahogany. How many times is it gonna, like, not bite her?
Uh-oh. Crucifixion!
It's a cross. I can't stand to look at it.
Well, ain't she lucky they're next to a church? Go, Santo! Look at the professor is holding his own. Ooh!
take a load out. Sit down. Make yourself comfortable.
No, don't bite him.
It looks like a kiss.
He can't handle his pure heart. Well, that was easy.
Santo, la pistola en el suelo.
Oh, knocked the gun off of him.
How much more ammo does that thing have?
Ya está amaneciendo.
The sun is rising. You know, I'm surprised they ignore her. I figured they would have captured her and be like, oh no, we gotta rescue Gloria.
I'm pretty sure that was the point of it, but seems like they forgot.
Do they not see her? I guess they're too scared because he got shot, but somehow he missed all shots? Or maybe he missed on purpose.
I don't know. I mean, wrestlers aren't supposed to be... I never heard a wrestler being good at a gun.
He's great in the ring. Just don't take him out the range. Apparently every time he shoots, no bullets come out. And whatever it does, doesn't hit anything.
That what?
Did they just disappear?
Just like... God.
It's magic. Teleportation. My God.
They know instant transmission.
Dr. Sadler is a mad genius. Cloning, reviving the dead, and instant teleportation. What can't this man do?
Acepto el reto.
Muffin button.
Oh, now time for real wrestling.
Oh yeah, I need to worry about my wrestling career too.
He's like, yeah, look, I know we gotta save the world from an evil mad scientist, but I got some money to make, man. All right, look. My work comes before my private life. Oh, that's right. The fate of the world is gonna be handled in the ring, like true anime.
Makes no sense.
It's like true anime. I like how he's in disguise as if anyone's gonna recognize him. Yeah!
I'm confused why Blue Demon is not even at least like woken up.
Oh, he had the real one? He's probably in some hypersleep or something.
En esta esquina, el vampiro contra el santo enmascarado de plata. A 2 de 3 caídas sin límite de tiempo.
Lucha! Oh wait, not yet. One a nice clean fight here. No biting. Imagine reviving these ancient monsters and telling them, all right, you gotta learn how to wrestle. Oh! Whoa! God dang. I honestly couldn't tell if that was a camera trick or he just works that fast.
I can't tell.
He's so fast. Ooh. Ooh. Right into the pin. God dang.
I've always known Dracula for his wrestling.
Oh, he's trying to bite him. He's going for the bite. No.
He wants to give him the keys.
Bravo!
Oh, up on the turnbuckle.
There we go. Ooh, against the turnbuckle. Wild swing. Oh, up and at him. Irish whip. Destroyed him like a rag doll. Cobra clutch. Oh dang! Now he took out the vampire like it was nothing.
Well, of course, Dracula's not known for his wrestling.
He's out of his element. Hitting the rev. Uh-oh. That elbow, though. Oh. What's he gonna do? Ooh, that was clean. That was clean. Ah, but still no pin. Oh, he's got 30 seconds to get back in. Oh.
Let me help you up there.
Thank you. Oh my god. Oh. Looks like the vampire got some new skills.
The vampire is going to adapt quickly.
He's still trying to fight him. No. Hey, no audiences. Whoa, wait, what?
He turned into a bat.
Oh, and then the Cyclops. Oh no! Everyone joining the fight. Rip doesn't know what to do.
It's like Smash Brothers. They're all here.
It's pretty much. Oh, it's a free for all the wrestlers coming. We gotta beat the monsters. Get those right here. Oh, it turned into a slobber knocker. Oh, imagine being the audience and going, "Oh my God, this is a crazy show. I'm loving it."
The police are here.
La policía! Corre!
Quickly pay them off. He's like, oh, wrong turn.
He must be one big bat if the audience is causing that much of a ruckus.
How did they all manage to escape?
I guess they escaped the confusion. But they still haven't defeated El Santo. Chris,
no word from the real Blue Demon.
Chris says, ahora tenemos un partido real. Hold on. Oh, look how vampire's shy.
Such a sensual bite. She's enjoying it a little too much.
Oh no, dancer vanishes. Watch you tell the vampire, I know, papi.
Ay, papi.
No, estás así. Still though, this vampire is going out of town. He's like, I'm biting everybody.
You get a bite. You get a bite. You're all getting bites.
Up there's El Mujer Vampiro.
She got taller.
Wonder if the vampire chose those clothes. Oh, and there's the other girl. Ooh, he's taking this one.
They're going into the chamber.
They got some. Oh,
Nice.
Still in the car.
Buenas noches, señorita.
Hola. Quiero pedirle
I
un
see what
favor.
she's gonna do.
Tengo urgencia de ir a mi casa. ¿Podría llevarme?
Encantado.
He doesn't question it. He doesn't ask like, why are you in my car? Like, all right, I'll take this strange woman home. Did she even tell him where she... Oh, come on, Santo. You got a girlfriend. Don't do this.
Has sido víctima del poder de un vampiro humano.
Wow.
Dímelo, por tu bien.
Man of deduction over here. Oh! Dang, they're fast. Yeah, let's still chase that fact. He was gonna cheat on his girlfriend. That's not fair, man. Laura's been loyal.
Those chest slaps though. The cross chops. You gotta do the cross chops.
Uh-oh.
Wait, does this mean if you do a cross chop on Dracula, he'll die instantly?
Only one way to find out. Chris says, and damn, these bitches are fine as hell. And he Hey, well, the vampire knows how to pick him. Oof. Again with the biting. God damn. Jeez, I feel like the mummy's the weak link of this group. Provided nothing. Oof.
This intense music though.
Exactly. Although did credit like El Santo has to put all of his effort, while the Cyclops just like bang, one hit, he's down. Go.
Quizá no tengamos salvación, Santo. Ni los rayos de la pistola electrónica lograron dañarle.
The electronic gun.
Evitaré que la vida de usted y de Gloria peligre.
Could be a ray gun.
Mi tío, en su locura asesina, también tratará de matarte.
She's dressed like
Esos
a bee.
monstruos solo pueden atacar de noche. Mientras yo descubro dónde se encuentra ese misterioso castillo, ustedes dormirán de día y por la noche estarán en sitios concurridos.
So apparently they only attack at night.
I guess so. But first, dinner. That's a pretty low-cut dress there you're wearing. Especially right in front of your father. Let's see how it is. Ooh. We will pause the Santo to give you a new musical produced by the Gonzalez Corporation.
We need the mariachi scream.
Exactly. Alright guys, time for a concert. That saxophone, though. Mira, look at that.
You're like nailing that saxophone.
And the guy, look at that, he's more sensual than the woman. Look at him go. Oh, these fine American women. Like how she looks so unamused. Ghetto says, you got a style on her to get the girl. I guess so. Oh! Samba! Samba! So I'm guessing the theme of this play is just, it looks like a mailman. He travels, meets different women from across the world. At least that's what I'm getting. That looked like something Michael would do. This is before him. Gotta get this man props.
I like how this is like 5 to 10 minutes of like nothing.
Hey, they gotta fill in the time. But hey,
at least have them talking to each other.
nah, it's all in the dance, man. The story's in the dance. But all right, concert's over. Back to the main story. So after that segue, that divergence.
I always keep looking at how the mummy's walking. He's like so sassy.
A little bit. Cyclops got them shoulders, but he ain't got them legs.
Cyclops, the heavy hitter and the heavy lifter of the whole show.
Pretty much. And Frankenstein, he's there.
Yeah, he's there.
Actually, no. You know who's more there than him? The Mummy. What the? We haven't seen the Mummy do anything.
Yeah.
Chris says, hey, the father didn't clap. Not enough fishnets. Oh, come. That's. Ghetto says, imagine if this either A, becomes plot relevant later, or B, it foreshadows something. Ah, acá, el café. Ah, okay, we're in Brazil now.
And they're all speaking Spanish.
It's a Spanish concert. Copacabana.
Brasil es cantar, reír, llorar, tu vida es un carnaval.
It's a good song, though. Uh-oh. That's to interrupt this performance. You got a wrestling movie to film.
You ruined my dinner theater.
We were getting to the best part. Oh, Damon. We're about to see the mountains of Machu Picchu.
You know what? The one character that didn't do much. You know who that is?
Who?
It's Blue Demon, the real one.
Oh, that's true. It's true. Oh, look, now the mummy's doing something. I like how the plan for them to get away from the monsters was just to go out of town, was just to be in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how well that worked.
But hey, at least the cops will show up faster, right?
Ain't no drug money involved. It's like watching a Scooby-Doo. That was pretty smart. Oh.
So just to let you know, the context right now is that this is nighttime.
Oh, that's right. Well, they were there all night, man. That was a long concert, a long dinner.
Wait, when did Frankenstein have that power? They just like magically knock someone out?
I think she just passed out of terror.
Yeah, after all the other times.
Well, this
is the one time.
Well, this time it was very terrible.
That bitch slapped. Hug me, brother.
Oh, his wounds.
Well, there he goes.
Oh,
there he goes.
There he goes.
They could have easily defeated him by just pushing him off the edge.
And I like how Santo's kick didn't even push him to the edge. He literally just overleapt. Wait, where are those? Oh. Where are those guys' makeups at? Oh no!
You want me to jump off? I'll jump off of my own terms.
Oh, good thing there was a bodega there. Chris says, dude, if Batman and Green Hornet ran in and started helping Santo, it would make all the sense in the world. Yeah, with the way it's filmed, I was expecting like Batman and Robin to show up and Batman saying to them, we'll help you in Santo. You see, your Professor Sadler was in league with the Riddler. We came all the way from Gotham City to here in Mexico. Uh-oh. Wait, is that supposed to be a tracking device? Or are they just... Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a tracking device.
My god, he is Batman.
Santo is Batman.
¡Llévenlos!
Batman by night, pro wrestler by day.
Chris, now Mad Hatter wants Santo's mask. No, better. Professor Sadler is in league with Bane, and that's why Batman's in Mexico. He teams up with Santo.
¿Todo listo, Demon? Listo.
Oh no!
Again, where is the real one?
He's in bed. He's been sleeping this past hour, 30 minutes.
I mean, more like weeks.
Mira, a esos les reimplanté la cabeza y los miembros de otros muertos. Y a estos monstruos, a quienes los imbéciles como tú siguen considerando un mito, los volví a la vida. Están bajo mi voluntad. También Blue Demon es ahora un ser que piensa como yo quiero. He dominado la vida y la mente. Ahora desintegraré primero a mi sobrina.
He wouldn't kill her, he's going to disintegrate her.
Presenciándolo.
Eres un miserable, un loco. ¿Me oyes? Un paranoico.
Paranoid. Would a crazy man slap his own brother?
Yeah. But no.
Ghetto says the real Blue Damon's having a cigarette break.
Tenía enterrado en el cuello esto.
Uh-oh.
Un vibrador electrónico.
Uh-oh. I don't think...
A vibrator.
I don't think that translates well.
A vibrator.
Santo planted a vibrator on Frankenstein.
Vayan a vigilar la entrada del castillo. Y Demon por aquel lado.
Careful, if not, Santo's gonna put a vibrator on your neck.
I like how he came in with a nice suit. He could have come in casual clothes or action clothes. He had to come in with a suit. There's the real Blue Demon. Ooh. No, not the props.
Anything but the prop.
It just blown up.
Careful, everyone. Don't lean your computer so they will just randomly explode.
Hope you got insurance for that.
Hit him with the lamp.
Enano.
La intensidad al máximo.
No. Hit him with the other lamp. The lamp exploded too.
It's like watching a live show.
Querido hermano, veamos qué ciencia
Which
es
science is more
más
powerful?
poderosa, la tuya o la mía.
Bruno, mi muerte nada ayudará a tus pérfidos
I
planes.
like how he's perfectly calm in this situation.
Pagarás tu crimen por usar la ciencia con fines perversos.
Te equivocas, cobarde. Procede, Waldo.
Uh-oh, at the knife.
I like how he just lazily dropped the knife. It wasn't even because like... There it goes. Oh. That's not how you stab someone.
I know, I watched JonTron.
What is he doing? It's like is he trying to power it up?
Yeah, he's going to disintegrate them. Whatever that means. What the? Why does he have a morning star there?
Yeah, hit him with the morning star.
God dang.
Yeah, just leave the other one, the real one there.
Wow, it took the fight all the way outside.
Let's take this out.
Uh-oh, the hills. It's payback. I'll do to you what you did to me.
You gotta love that. That little cut.
Oh, we don't even see the dummy fall into the place.
Más amperaje.
Or Ambridge.
Looks like he really needs to go.
Stare into the camera. Stare. That's how you know it's working.
Blue Demon, despierta. Soy Santo, tu amigo.
Wait.
Oh,
What happened?
¿Qué sucedió?
Después te explicaré. Gente inocente corre peligro de muerte. Vamos.
What happened?
I like he had no atrophy. He didn't get no atrophy sleeping that long.
No bed sores.
You got the morning star. You can do this. God dang. Just slapping.
Those punch effects. They're everywhere. Those punch effects, and then all of them not even connected with the actual video.
Fire!
Scare them with fire.
En los
últimos minutos que te quedan de
Santo,
vida.
maybe your morning star would have been more effective if you use it properly.
You know, Dr. Sam, you keep telling them they're about to die and they're still alive. I mean, kill them.
Any minute now, you're gonna die. Any minute.
That's pretty much what's happening. Stalling for time. Ooh, that's a concussion. Oh no!
I like how they all just stand there to watch.
¿Listo, abuelo?
Listo, maestro. Puedo proceder.
¡Destruye los demonios!
Obedece. Te lo mando yo.
Te advertí que el mal jamás derrotará al bien.
Exactly.
Maybe take them out of the machine first?
No, we must fight.
It's amazing how they're literally using real life fire in the middle of this whole fight.
Yep, that's oh, never mind. They got rid of that. Wolfman's like, nah, chuck that crap out of there. No, Blake Damon, don't get bit. Oh no, he brought it back. Oh no, literally just make a cross and it'll go away. Like any cross will do.
Santo, destruye los aparatos. Yo te cubro.
Yes, do save the day.
The force of impact is so great, it's causing them to explode on impact.
Now get them out of there! Blue Day can't hold it much longer. Die, monsters! You don't belong in this world!
And where the mad scientists be?
Watch you escape. Along with the Santo. Whoa!
Again, what's with the so sensual?
I like how the vampires, they need to after seeing the cross, you gotta recuperate immediately.
Again, so sensual.
Sure, you're doing it right. You gotta pierce it harder. No, it's salsa. Wait, where's her blood? It just dried out. No, wait. She's turning back to normal.
She died normal.
Watch us actually save him, even though they're gravely wounded.
I don't feel so good.
Bye, vampire.
Vampire just got Thanos.
And so those poor ladies. Dang, now the whole castle's on fire. From the cave to the castle. Well, there you go.
You'll never know if
the professor got away. Otto Adler.
Howler.
Oh man.
Gakama. What? What kind of nickname is Gakama?
I don't know. But what a movie. What a movie. And it looks like the castle's actually on fire. So either they went ahead and actually built like a miniature to burn, or they're doing something, because that looks pretty convincing.
I'm pretty sure it's a miniature.
And they did a very good job.
Because no one's gonna spend that much money. No, better. They actually did spend that much money to burn an actual castle. That's where all the production went.
for something that's gonna show in the credits.
But it looks cool, huh?
Yeah. And also, Rex, for this movie, there is no Dr. Frankenstein's, and it's not Frankenstein, it's Frankenstein. Whatever you pronounce his name.
Frankenstein.
Yeah, so get it right. Woo! One final explosion. Fiend.
Oh, they should have put Fiend, ?
And that is the movie. Dear Lord, that was something. What a way to end. What a way to end this stream. What did you say?
Yep. Perfect way to end it.
Oh man. I love that with you know what? I love the fact with these streams we could find those that we can watch with no repercussions, those trashiest, cheesiest, and uncopyrighted movies we could find.
Hell yeah.
Yes. And frankly, there's no better use for YouTube than that. I'm just saying. But with that, my friends, we must end the Cinco de Mayo celebration. I hope everyone has had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed the movie as we did. And maybe you guys learned a thing or two today. I know that I learned that everything can be solved within the wrestling ring. That's how you achieve world peace. You get all the world leaders together and fight it out in the ring. And that is truly how you solve the world's problems.
Beautiful.
Exactly. And with that, Jack, do you have any last minute announcements before we conclude?
Let's see. Monday, I will do another stream as always. Tuesday, I know I said last time that I was gonna do something, but if you weren't there for my stream on Monday, I did say I couldn't just because at that time my professors announced that they're gonna do the finals on that day, so I couldn't do anything on Tuesday. But this upcoming Tuesday, I most likely will. Now that I have the what do I call it right now? Now that I have my blanking out right now, my new hard drive, an empty 2 terabyte hard drive, I could start making videos and in higher quality. So I can actually start recording the Honey Pop stuff and then put them on BitChute. Oh, and one last thing. Finally got the project done, or the one that I was talking about. I did say on stream again what it was. For those that weren't there, pretty much it's going to be a little live avatar of me, or personified me. Now it's not exactly, and it's not going to be a VTuber if anyone's thinking about that. It's kind of like that, but it's more simpler. Something that I can manage. It's just going to be there to kind of like liven up my live stream and at least make it more interactive in a way. So I do hope that everyone can get a chance to see it. I think that's it.
All right then.
HAC, passing it to you.
All right. So of course, I will be releasing a comic review tomorrow. So do expect that, since it's been a couple of months since I've done a comic review, so it's nice to have another one out. And as far as live streams go, unfortunately, I will be busy this weekend, and I will not be able to do the chill stream on Saturday. However, for those in my Discord, I want to see if I could plan to do something fun on Friday, just only for the folks on my Discord server. But I'll share you guys more information right after the stream is over to see if you guys will be interested. Aside from that, this Sunday it was postponed again last week due to Kevin's work schedule. But this Sunday we would actually have the Metallica stream. We'll be actually doing the Metallica stream. Hopefully nothing gets in the way of that, because I don't want to postpone it another time. So for sure this Sunday will be the stream where we talk everything and all things about Metallica. So hopefully that comes, and hopefully nothing comes in the way with that. And of course, still working on my official 100th I have to say that now. My official 100th comic review. I still made some good progress on my end. On my end, so I'm almost done with the note taking, and from there I'll be able to actually write out the script and do the rest of the process of making the video. So I am making good progress on that, but again, it will be slow, but I'll work on it as productive as I can. And with all that said, that's all I have to announce. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for you guys for sticking all the way through and for enjoying the show. And if you notice, Jack, we're now at 76 subscribers. So we're still going up. Huzzah! So thank you, folks, for your time. Hopefully we have entertained you and you've enjoyed our content. And with that, I'm sorry. No other announcements. Sorry. And with that, we'll end the stream. So thank you very much for watching. And this is Hack and Jack. Sign out.